Hello all, I'm Just Daniel, and I want to talk about great moments in comics. The infamous Iron Man series by Brian Michael Bendis sees repentant supervillain Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom, on a hero's journey of redemption, taking on the mantle of Iron Man after Tony Stark is placed out of commission. Now fighting evil in a sincere attempt to right his past wrongs, Doom crosses paths with Benjamin Grimm, aka The Thing. Turns out old Ben is under the current employ of S.H.I.E.L.D. And needless to say, he's kinda skeptical regarding Victor's true intentions. After an initial series of encounters, Ben comes home to his apartment one night to find the former Dr. Doom just eating dinner? You see, with all the interdimensional travel Victor has been doing lately, he sometimes forgets to eat, and, well, that's just not healthy. The two have a little chat, and not before long, Ben, never one for mincing words, pretty much bares his soul. You make my skin crawl. Your voice makes me want to punch my own face. And every time you look at me with that smug stare, I remember every fucked up thing you ever did or said. Every evil, selfish. That is some brilliantly written, brutal honesty right there. Ben's anger and resentment towards Doom is palpable, justifiable. We're talking years upon years of unrelenting grief, pain, hurt, treachery. Bendis' skillful writing, coupled with the gorgeous artwork of Alex Maleev, shows the agony Ben feels at his core beneath all the rage. And how does Doom, Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom, respond? Benjamin, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. The man who is perhaps the biggest, most non-altruistic egomaniac in comic books or any other medium looks his lifelong enemy in the eye and apologizes for everything, for all the insults and pettiness in college, to every attempted murder, every instance of death and destruction and chaos and mayhem. He apologizes with every fiber of his being. Ben, naturally, doesn't know what to make of Doom's newfound humanity, but he does know that he simply cannot trust Doom. Not ever. And Doom's like, well, yeah, I get it. But Doom does not shy away from just how much he misses Reed and Sue Richards, neither of whom have been seen since Doom's time as a god came to an end at the conclusion of Secret Wars. He was a genius, and she was as close to a perfect soul as I have ever met. I am monumentally ashamed that instead I chose to hurt them and lash out at them in blind rage and jealousy. Though he shows Doom neither lenience nor forgiveness, Ben cannot help but ask, what brought about this new desire to make amends and redeem himself? Doom responds that it was simply an epiphany, explaining that he can do far more to right his wrongs from outside of prison rather than languishing behind bars. But Ben counters that none of it is up to Doom and that he will never stop chasing him. This more or less concludes their exchange, and the two go their separate ways. For now. This quiet and intimate exchange of words, this bearing of raw feelings between Ben Grimm and Victor Von Doom is a great moment in comics because it furthers the development of two already fascinating and complex characters. Their dialogue, the writing, is on par with any great human drama, any great book, film, television show, or stage play. And both Ben and Victor are thoroughly relatable. It's safe to say most of us have experienced anger, sadness, yearning, fear, love, hate, loss, triumph, self-loathing, and regret. Most of us know what it's like to lose the people we love and to despise the people that have betrayed us, like Ben does. And most of us know what it's like to do something so selfish, so callous, only to deeply, deeply regret it later on, tortured and tormented, like Doom. Look, as awesome as all the larger-than-life action is, the repulsor blasts, the web-slinging, the hulking out, the flying, the crashing, the punching and kicking and laser beams are, I'd argue that even more awesome, even more compelling, is all the quiet stuff in between the battles. The conversations, the relationships, the internal conflict, the very human thoughts and frailties that these very superhuman characters possess. Without all that, well, then it's a bit harder to get invested in all the grandiosity and spectacle. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Just Daniel.